good stuff. Nice sweater.
Time to walk the dog. Come on.
That's a reproduction of Aztec's Circle of Friends.
Circle of Friends.
Right.
These are neat.
And I have a Ouija board.
Ooh. They
And I have this great penny magic trick thing with all its coins. And Texas Hold'em poker, open but unused with all the remotes. And a virtual reality headset from the Sharper Image because I never used it. I went out and bought an Oculus. I love that Oculus. And 101 games.
How much are these little things? There's no price on them.
Oh, that's $3 for all of them.
$3 for all of them.
2 and 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Are they for sale?
You can have them all for $4.
I'll do it.
That
How are you?
Doing well, sir. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good.
Hello.
Going straight to the sea. It's in a Pelican case. These are good to put my camera in.
That's a brand new Pelican case. The phone's not even out of it. Never been fitted for anything.
How much were you thinking on that?
$10.
10 bucks? It's actually pretty good.
That's an underwater camera,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
light system.
And it comes in a Pelican case. How much were you thinking on that?
$40.
40, so 50 for both. I'll take
You know,
this.
that lasted for a while when I looked at it in auction. I mean, it's such a unique piece.
Yeah.
Brand new magic bullet. Huh.
Thank you.
This thing is neat.
I used to go to, like I said, I did some blacksmithing. I used to go to auctions all the time. And if you come home with a truckload of rusty metal, my wife thought I spent the day in fabric. I should have cleaned those up. But
It's pretty nice. What was your price on this little guy?
$5?
5 bucks, yeah. How much is like this guy?
$3 a piece. You can get them all for 10.
Like everything there for 10? Like this one, this one, this one, and this
Yeah.
one, and that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. We'll do that for 10.
Bag?
Did you see sales? No. How much were you asking on your magic bullet?
25.
25? Alright, so what are we up to? We're up, yeah, because it was, so we're up to 65 all right here. It's 10 on all that, because
Right.
50 for all that, right?
65, right?
Yep. Do 75 for all of that?
No, I don't think I can do that.
No.
That's,
80? $10 off, yeah. So 80 for all of it?
nah, because I can get 25 for that.
Okay, that's fine. Good morning.
Morning.
Wouldn't do 20 on your rangefinder, would you? You have it marked for 25?
Yeah, I would.
Excellent. I appreciate it. This is, well, there's a problem right there. All right, just go over the stuff we got at the yard sales. There's stuff here, and there's also stuff behind me. Some really unique items here that start over here. This one's actually pretty cool. Only $2 for this, the mini sweater, but it's actually the Spirit jersey, and a lot of these do pretty good. This one right here in brand new condition, it's got a little bit of dust because it's been sitting on the workbench, but in brand new condition, this thing goes for like $50. In used condition, I guarantee I can probably get about 20 bucks for this. The only thing is, this is a size small, and usually that takes a little bit longer to sell, but I still think I can get $20, $25 plus shipping. There is one, if you ever see that, where it says the Spirit jersey, definitely comp them out. I comped one out just looking. Obviously, I always sort from high to low when I look on eBay just to see what's out there. One sold for like $155, so definitely cool there. Let's talk about some Pelican cases. 1200, that's the model number, Pelican Case, brand new in the box. I've actually never found one of these new. And when you're looking at Pelican cases, to tell if they're new usually is to make sure they have the foam in them and none of the foam is taken out, because in a Pelican case, these foams are actually cut in, as you can tell, in a whole bunch of little squares. So when you get something, you take the squares out, you put your item in, and then it's protected by both things of the foam. So this one is brand new. To be honest with you, I'm still on the fence if not I'm going to keep it or not for the camera that I'm using, because we travel around and stuff like that. I'm thinking about just keeping this and using it for the GoPros and the ZV-1 camera, because right now I just throw them in a bag. But if you do find one of these, you can sell these brand new with the box for about 30 to 40 bucks. So definitely a good pickup here. And this is one of their smaller cases. This case right here, we'll talk about this Pelican case, actually has locking on it. So you can, it's got holes in it. You put locks on it. And this is a Pelican Case 1400. And this one actually sells for like 40 bucks in used condition. Bigger case, but it is used, so it's missing kind of the foam. So I can probably get maybe 35 to 40 bucks on here. And inside this Pelican case, as you heard, that I paid 40 bucks just for this. So the case basically takes away, takes care of that, the $40, and then the stuff inside is profit. So these are called CNC cameras, and they are, instead of like the letter C, it's like the C as in I'm gonna go swim in the sea. And this thing, if it works, the comps are all over the place, and Worth Point, as you know, is where they take out, like, you can see stuff that's sold from a really long time ago. In 2011, where I'll see if this is actually when it was sold or when it came out, this thing went for like 150 bucks. Now it looks like it goes for about 40 to 50, but the gem in the box is this flash. Comps are still all over the place on this. There's one recently sold for parts on eBay for $189 for parts. Then there's another one that's sold on bid for $60 with the mounting. I have the mounting, I have the strobe here. This is a strobe underwater light, and then I have all the stuff that goes with the camera. So what I'm thinking here is that this is probably gonna go for $100. This will probably go for 40 or 50, and the case will go for 40. So really not too bad. Also there, I picked up this really cool, like, little trap. It looks like I basically broke even here. A lot of people sell these in sets. Now I will tell you this, it all depends on what the name brand of the trap is, on how much it's gonna be. That's the name brand of this trap, and it's really not too terribly expensive. It's about 10 to 15 bucks. I bought these for $3, and to be honest with you, I think I paid too much for the $3. It looks like they probably go for 3 or 5 bucks. Not too great there. This right here, huge find. If you ever find a good name brand, now Bushnell is a really good name brand when it comes to like glass, like looking glass, so telescopes, binoculars, and rangefinders. And this one will be used for like golf, so if you're, you hit the ball and you're on the fairway, and then you want to know how close you are to the green to know exactly what club to use, you're going to use a rangefinder, and this is what this is for. And these are very expensive. The new ones are super expensive. This one is an older model, but still picked it up for 20 bucks, and this is going to be an easy $100 plus shipping, so definitely a good thing there. This also came with a case that's magnetized, but to be honest with you, the case, I'll just sell it all together for probably about $100 plus shipping. Now these are really cool. She had a good story behind these about where she found them in the railroads. It was up in Washington State. But the best way to sell these, like blacksmiths use these and everything, they're railroad spikes. Not a whole bunch of money here, but what I'm gonna do, no cleaning, nothing like that, is that I'm sticking them in medium flat rate boxes and I'm shipping them out just like that. And they usually sell, that's how a lot of people sell these. and they usually sell like 18 to 20 bucks plus shipping if you can fill the entire flat rate box up. A lot of people don't fill it all up. It's like half one, and it's usually like 18 bucks or something. But I think in all this, I can probably easily make 20 to 25 bucks. So about the easiest 20 bucks I've ever made. Then we got some really cool tools here. This one right here, we're probably gonna keep because Kayla was asking for one of those. She's like, loves working out in the yard. And this one here is a warranted hammer, really good brand when it comes to that. I usually try to pick up ones that have the stamped name, and I think this is the same one. A lot of rust on it, but it's got the same curvature of the head that I was looking at one on eBay. I'll have to see if that's also a brand name. But this one right here, easy. Like once I clean it up, and I'm just gonna soak it in some Vapor Rust, and then that'll be it. Like I'm not getting too terribly involved in cleaning this. This one's probably worth about 20 bucks. This one's probably worth about 15 bucks. And this guy right here is probably worth about 10 bucks. So really, that's not too bad because I picked them all for $10. Now, to the whiteboard. All right, so we spent $94 on everything I just showed you. I'm thinking about $425 into sales, but I take 20% for fees, and that's gonna be about $340 after fees, but you need to go ahead and initially take out the $94 that you spent, and the net profit there is gonna be $246. This is where you go ahead and take your taxes out and everything else, federal, state, self-employment tax, all that stuff comes out of there, but also your deductions come out of there also. And then you have 8 hours of work. I think that's on the high side, but we'll go ahead and say 8 hours of work, and that equals $30.75 an hour. You know, that deserves a little smiley face. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine. Here on YouTube, I buy stuff, flip it online, and make YouTube videos about it. So I basically go to thrift stores. I go to a lot of yard sales, has been a main focus lately. I'm in the South. Yard sales are heating up, and so is the weather. As you can tell, I'm a little bit sunburnt from being out at yard sales today, but that is my main way of sourcing right now. We have really good yard sales in our area, as you can tell. There's so many, and people just have some really cool, unique items. I get a lot of comments like, we don't have yard sales like that, and I'm just blessed to be in an area that we really do have some really great yard sales, because I can go out and basically what I've been doing is yard selling Friday and Saturday and having enough to list Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I kind of repeat the process. I also have stuff in storage units that if I run out of stuff, I always have a backup. Soon I will be doing a video, like a walkthrough of my entire setup that I have. I usually do one of those like once every 4 months or something, but it's all changed. We're now all out here doing stuff. A lot has moved out of the house into storage units, and then a lot more room has been opened up in the garage because it was creeping into the living area. And if you resell on any level, your inventory creeping into your living area is always a problem, and it's always just one of those things you kind of don't want. I do appreciate everybody that's been watching. We did hit 40,000 subscribers, so I much appreciate everybody that's been subscribing and watching and liking. That right there supports the channel, and I really appreciate it, and all of that is free. If you do want to buy a coffee, I know recently people have bought me coffees. There's a link down below. It's a way you can tip one of your favorite YouTubers. We also have our eBay store linked, my dad's eBay store linked, and we also have our Etsy store, which Kayla does a little bit of merch on the side, and all that is linked down below. I do appreciate everybody that's been watching, and you know I will always catch you on the next one, and we're marching towards 50,000.